What's going on, Doozers, and welcome to episode 18 on the Shadowtopia server. We're starting today off over in the shopping district, and if you can tell by my shirt, yep, a man keeps his word. That's what I've always said, and that's what I'll continue to do. We had an amazing charity stream over the weekend, and that charity's still going. It goes for another couple days yet. So if you haven't donated and you want to, there's still time. And all of the money that we've been collecting has gone to St. Jude's Children Research Center. Or also, the other link is for Save the Children International. So you have options if you wanted to donate to either of those two links. But during the live stream, I ate a couple, and I mean a couple containers or spoonfuls of Vegemite. And right here, UnitedTopia Streamathon to benefit St. Jude and Save the Children's Foundation. Memorial of the Day of the Vegemite. And what I did is inside, we actually have, those are my tiers. Those are the tiers of eating the Vegemite. But we have our top donors. So we have Pamda, who actually put in a message. He donated $50. He or she donated $50 with one message. Suffer. Chaz the Yogurt Master, Fun to Plays, Cora Tea Leaf, Mom, Doodle Moose, Beast, Mr. Normie, White Top, Aragar, Yokai, Squiddy, Anomaly 500. We raised $326 of the $300 we were trying to raise. That is fantastic. And all of those monies are going directly to the kids. There were a couple other people that donated as well. I know I threw a couple bucks in. Puggy did also. So there was a lot of support from people on the server. So what's our goal today? Well, to start, we're going to start off by going over to the temple area, and we're going to be building another modern house. And this is going to be another one of the ones that we're adding into that area. We've got a couple to do, and I've been thinking about maybe building out a skyscraper that's like fallen down and all kinds of dismantled. But we do need to check the library and see how we're doing in here. Looks like we're sold out of those. I had come in earlier and collected a bunch of diamonds out of here. There's one there. Bending's almost out again. Let's see. Unbreaking is like forever sold out. I think I should just put a double chest of those. And how are we doing here? All right, we're looking pretty good. So I'm going to get some materials together. I'm not going to make you sit through watching me grind out a whole bunch of white concrete and black concrete and everything else. But let me get the materials together, and then we are going to go ahead and step right into a time lapse of building out that modern build over in the Temple District. So sit back and enjoy, because here we go. What? Marshmallow. Hello? Oh. Okay. Rawr. Rawr. Apparently, he's tame. Hop on his back. Oop. Nope. So apparently this guy is like chill. Leave it to Doodle Moose. Alright guys, enjoy the music. I'm going to step right into a time lapse. Well, it's done. Time-lapse, finito. I did a little bit of extra work on this. I did not include it in the time-lapse, but I did add some detailing to it. I added a little bit of the mist. Guys, gals, doozers of all ages, check it out. So we got the seagrass down here in the swimming pool with some lily pads and a broken diving board. We've replaced some of the concrete with white concrete powder, added in a couple of trees. We've added some leaves, broken a couple of boards. But I think my favorite part is this. Look at that. We got that purple mist coming in through. You can see pieces of the house down there. Kind of like the entire house just crumbled down into the ravine. And it looks so surreal and dystopian. I absolutely love it. You guys are going to have to let me know what you think down in the comments below, if you think we should add anything to it. But I love the way this fog effect kind of makes it look like that portal over there is just emanating energy right into this area. And I think that's what we're going to do for all of the ravines in the area is, hey, look at Ocelot. Sorry, ADHD kicked in a little bit. We are going to find those ravines like that, and we're going to do that fog layer effect and just kind of make it look like that energy from the portal is just seeping into the ground. And that being said, now that we're in 1.16.2, we've got the nether update, which means we have some of the new nether blocks. So we have like the crimson vines, the twisted mycelium. So I think what we're going to start doing is start making it look like the nether is starting to come through this portal. So we're going to add a little bit more netherrack, and we're going to start adding some of the other new nether blocks in here. Maybe a couple of the warped funguses, and we're just going to make this really look creepy. So let me go grab some of those blocks quick, and let's see what we can dig up here. Alright, so we have our armaments with us. We have weeping vines, twisting vines, we have crimson mycelium, we have warped nylium, we have a couple extra pieces of netherrack, and then we also have our funguses. So the way we're going to make all of this work is we're actually going to start by just putting some of these weeping vines in a couple spots here and there. And let's see, where's a good spot? We don't want to overdo it, but we also want to kind of give it this, like I said before, this dystopian, overgrown look. And at the same time, we want it looking kind of like the nether is coming through. So let's see, if we come here, and let's put here, and we'll start pillaring up real quick. Let's see, can I reach there? Yeah, I should be able to. Not quite. Alright. We'll pillar up a little bit more then. There we go. Alright. So, we're going to be careful about how we're placing it, but we're also not going to be. We kind of want to give this just organic look to it. And, I mean, we don't want to go overboard. Go, put some there. There. And we'll come over to this side. We're going to do the same thing here. And what we're also going to do is we're going to kind of find a couple spots here and there to place some of this warped let me out. Thank you. We're also going to find a couple places to put this stuff. And as we bone meal this, it'll start to reach up into the sky some. And what we can actually do is we can prevent it from getting taller than a certain level by using the string trick. So we'll have to go grab some string to help prevent that. But let me get this knocked out real quick, and then we'll be right back. And there we have it. We've even got company over there. So we came in and we added in some of the different trees. We added in some of the new blocks, and I just kind of let my imagination go wild with this. I didn't really have a set path, but we got the shroom lights. We got some of the different tree types in here, and I think it just adds a whole new level to the story of this area. So if we come up now, we can see that like everything's coming out of this portal right here. What is this? Alright, let's see if we can get some pro gaming moves here. And... like I knew what I was doing. So yeah, I think that this works. I think it makes the area look a little bit better. It adds that extra layer of dimension to it that it needed, and it kind of adds on to the story that, you know, this area is being overrun by the Nether. It's slowly creeping in through the portal and merging with this jungle, and I think that's exactly what we wanted to accomplish. So now that that part's done, I might... this is supposed to be done with a hoe, but I had an accident. When I was in the Nether getting some of my gear, I died and I lost some of my gear, and now I gotta remake some of it. So we don't have that, but I do think that this area looks a lot better than it did. I have to come through and I have to stop the vines, but I want them to grow first. So I'm going to let the vines come all the way down to the ground first, and then I'm going to look at it and decide one vine at a time where it needs to be to actually look the way I want it to. And the best way to do that is to actually just let it grow and do its own thing. Now, the neat thing I found out is with the new mycelium blocks, both the crimson and the warped, all you have to do to make more, you don't actually have to go through the Nether and mine a whole bunch of it. If you take a regular nylium block and put netherrack right next to it and bone meal it, now this becomes a nylium block as well. So it's actually something I think I'm going to have to look into. This may be a way to make a really interesting farm to get those blocks specifically without actually having to go into the Nether to get them. So now that that's done, I am going to start working on getting my gear corrected. So that's going to take me a couple of minutes. I already bought some of the necessary components. I talked to Whitetop earlier and Mom and was able to buy some netherite ingots off of them, so I can start working on fixing my gear, because it's hateful not having the gear you're used to having. And I actually kind of cried a little inside, because the pickaxe and the tools that I had, well, guys, I've had them since the beginning. I am still wearing the first set of armor that I originally built when we started this season. So I finally lost my pickaxe, which kind of makes me sad, but we'll get it squared away. We'll get it taken care of. So let me get that handled and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so as you know, we've had a little bit of a prank war going on Shadowtopia. Now, we did take a couple of days and we took a break from it for a little bit, but I just noticed something. You see, I was helping my mom set up her Minecraft server, and I came back on, and as soon as I came on, I did the same thing I do every other time, and I hit the tab button. And what is that I see? I see a banana katana AFK. So let's go see if we can't figure out where he's set up. And I got 2 stacks of obsidian just kind of waiting for him. So let's go figure out if we can find him. And we're going to see what kind of pranks we can pull, because we still owe him for a certain panda. So I will be right back as soon as I locate the banana. Yeah, we found him. He's just chilling out down here. Let's give him a little bit of a present here. Let's see that. And come back in here. We're using a lot of obsidian, but you know what? I think it's worth it. Now, the question is going to be, so how do I get underneath? Let's see. I've got this stuff. So let's just start pillaring up and see what we can accomplish here. Don't get me wrong, his builds here are absolutely gorgeous. Like, I love that. I love that tower he's got going on. Last time we were over here, we were dropping off a pillager. And a voter to be exact. So, slide to the right. And we'll start placing blocks down here like this. I'm certainly going to get easy from the out, so.
I know. I do.
Let's do that. And there we go. A nice, safe house for our friend Banana. Nothing's going to get into him anymore. He can rest in peace. Hey, Whitetop. Listen, I called you over here because I need some help. So, you heard Doodle? You heard Doodle lost her sword again?
Yeah, I was there. It was terrible. It just everything gone. Boom. Just gone. it was bad.
Creepers suck. Thankfully,
yes.
She made a blood forge. So we can finally do this. So I have 3 heads with me. I have Doge, Squashy Squid, and the Dragon Ball. The only thing I need yet is blood. Can I borrow some of your blood?
A little bit for you. Ouch. Ouch.
Here you go. Here's some water.
Okay, I'm good. All
right, so
I'm good.
We throw in the blood. We throw in the sacrificial heads. We throw in a sword. And we get the blood sword.
Aha!
Take a look at that.
Ooh, look at that.
Now, we just need to figure out where to leave it for her.
Right? There you go.
Oh, I got the perfect spot.
Where?
We're going to the Nether Hub.
Ooh. I know what you're thinking.
There we go. Yeah, that's... Now, I wonder if we should tell her or if we should just let her figure it out.
We may have to kind of give her a hint to come check her box. Because as you can see in her box, I left something for her and she never came got it yet.
Give her some apples. Some knot jerky.
Right.
There we go. Alright, so yeah, we may have to leave her a hint. Now, I'm going to give you a warning. Be on your toes. Because we used your blood to make the blood sword, so...
I know, right? So it's going to call for me? That's going to be scary.
Yeah, it's going to be looking for you. So, good luck.
Thanks, Doozer.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Alright, guys. So, we have another project yet to do. We have been running severely low on golden apples. Or, not golden apples, but golden carrots. And most of it is because I'm using this for a... I'm using this as my way of trading with farmers. So, what's going to happen is they're so tight, they're so compact that I've had to chase them down a couple of times. So we're actually going to build a brand new villager trading area over here, and it's going to just have farmer villagers. Now, the design I'm using came from Logical Geek Boy. I'll link that in the video. Go check him out. I shouldn't have to tell you guys to subscribe to him, but if you like redstone, you definitely want to take a look at his video. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get this built, and we are going to do this in the form of a third-person time-lapse, so sit back and buckle up, because here we go. And other than the plethora of arrows that I have in my body right now, we have a sorting system, and it works pretty well. So the way it works is with the revisions I did over here to the villager breeder, I can actually turn it off and on now, which is great. It keeps this from getting overflowed. I can bring them through into the God Machine and switch up their training, turn them into zombies. Now, there was an update with 1.162. When they get changed, they don't automatically poof through like they used to, which kind of makes it rough, but I mean, we can get it working. I just had to add in some trapdoors here so that I could actually get in and... Hey, buddy. That's a really good axe I gave you. Jeez. So, it gives me the ability to get these guys in here still. I can turn them back into villagers. And then we have a trail that loops around. Now, if I don't think that their trade's good enough or low enough, I can run them back in, have them go through a second time, or we can send them right up this minecart rail, and we can push them right up into this. And as soon as they get up here, what they're going to do is they're going to automatically start pathfinding to the nearest workstation, which is going to be the next one in line. They fall down, it locks them in, and we just keep going. So this is one half. Now we're going to rebuild this exact same module a second time. And we're going to build that module over here, and we're going to fill that module with masons so that we can start getting better sources of quartz and other blocks that we need. But I think that about wraps up this project. I do have a couple other things I want to do, and apparently we have some cursed grass in Minecraft. In any case, so what we are going to do is I am also going to be working on building out a new sorting system for over here. The sheep farm is great. It works wonderfully. The problem is it's a real pain sitting here trying to collect all the wool and then run it over to these chests. So I'm actually going to grab Whitetop's help, and in next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to revise this entire sorting system, actually get it into a sorted storage system automatically. That way we don't have to worry about these chests anymore. We can just let it do its thing, and then it'll already be where it needs to go. So that being said, I think we're pretty much done for this episode, guys. I want to thank you. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. That being said, I'm DiamondDoozer, and I'm out.